Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Here with the beautiful Katie.
Hi guys.
And Bernie, who's a little antsy right now.
Yeah.
We are actually on our way to have an overland weekend with Jason with the Primal Outdoors channel. We are going to head down towards like southern central Oregon and camp out there. Right now where we are at, it's been raining. It's been raining pretty good. And we're hoping that where we're going to go is going to be nice and sunny. So yeah, if you guys saw our previous video, we went backpacking in the snow, and the day before that we did car camping in the rain, and I think that's what got Katie sick. So she was a little under the weather during the backpacking trip, and she's been under the weather for like the last week. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad out there. What I am going to do is in the iKamper, I am going to install the thick insulation, so hopefully that helps it stay warm in there, and just have a good time, just kick back and relax with Jason. And yeah, I'm also excited for this guy to meet Daisy and Wheeler as well.
Yeah.
And he's a little baby, and Daisy and Wheeler are more aged, so hopefully he doesn't bug them too much. But anyways, we're going to be heading out. It's about 3:50 right now. It's about a 3-hour drive for us, so by the time we get there, it's going to be around 7 o'clock. And that's when we will be meeting up with Jason. Aside from that, we'll catch you on the road or wherever this video pops up. All right, so we'll catch you guys later. Bye. All right, hey, good morning everyone. Last night we made it to camp. We came out here, we followed Jason to a small campground. We just set up a quick base camp just to spend the night because we're going to do some exploring today in Oregon, or southeast side of Oregon. All we did was we set up real quick and we got to test out the insulation, the thicker insulation for the iKamper. So the installation of it was pretty simple. It worked pretty well. The thing I noticed about this insulation is that when this was put up, with the temperatures reaching as low as like 29 degrees this morning, we did not see condensation in here. If anything, when I touched it, it was kind of cold to the touch, but condensation was non-existent. Aside from that, I'm not going to say it was warm in here though, it was still a little chilly. I mean, for 29 degrees, which is below freezing, we kind of expect it to be a little cold inside. This time I forgot to bring my Mr. Heater. Luckily we have these 0-degree top quilts that Outdoor Vitals has sent over to us, and I think for me that's been keeping me pretty warm. What do you think?
Yeah, so I was a little chilly last night until he gave me his jacket, and then I wore his jacket with my top quilt, and I was okay.
Yeah, it was a sweater. It was a hoodie. I gave her a hoodie, and yeah, the combination with that, with the 0-degree bag here, this Outdoor Vitals, it was a good way to just insulate and trap in the body heat, as well as the insulator in this tent. The sun is coming up, so it's starting to warm up a little bit, so I opened up the windows a little just to let some air circulation in here. So we're going to get ready to set up camp, or break down camp, and head out on our adventure. So stay tuned and join us for the ride. Hey guys, so right now we're heading to our second campground. As you can see, this is a pretty narrow forest road going down. Following Jason right now. You know, we've been taking some random stops to take some shots and footage and things like that, but I mean, it's a simple trail, but at the same time it's definitely requires some care. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're headed out, and I believe we're not too far away from the campground. So once we get back to the campsite, we'll get back to you guys.
Hey guys. So me and Bernie, we're just chilling. It's a little bumpy of a ride, you know, and that's about it. We had some oranges and some candy and just relaxing. I'm still getting over the sickness and stuff like that, so okay, we'll see you at camp. Bye.
just got in past the gate and it's just starting to snow. So as predicted, we are gonna be, looks like we're gonna be camping in snow. It's starting to come down pretty soft, but I feel like because of the wind and the clouds, we might have a little blizzard. All right, we'll catch you guys. Alright guys, here with Jason. For the first time in my life, I'm gonna have bear summer sausage, bear meat, and it looks like that. It looks really good. Oh man, that's tender too. It tastes like just regular sausage, like, but there's some spices in here, right?
Yeah, there's some spices and stuff. It's made like summer sausage, so yeah, most people don't realize. I mean, I can give bear just about anybody, and they wouldn't know if I didn't say what it was.
Yeah. I didn't feel like there's any peculiar flavor or anything like that. You gonna try it? It's good. Okay. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, no worries.
He has a story. Did you ever share your story about the two bears?
No, I did not share the story about the two bears.
Okay, he has a story about the two bears. Either I'm gonna incorporate it into this video or he's gonna tell you. But catch you guys later. Alright, so here's the bear meat grill from Jason, the Primal Outdoors channel, of course. So what is in this concoction?
There's tomatoes, garlic, onions, peppers, mushrooms, and bear breakfast sausage.
As you guys saw earlier, I had the bear summer sausage. Now I'm gonna have the bear breakfast sausage with this meal. So let me get a little bit of everything here. And there's nothing like a good hearty meal like this right before going to bed, or actually later in the evening, so your body can metabolize this. Something I learned while cold weather backpacking is that you definitely want to have something in your stomach like this to keep you warm and metabolize, and it helps you actually stay warm. So bon appetit. Oh yeah, that's so good. That's fantastic. You know what's crazy is it tastes like any other like meat, red meat to me.
Mm-hmm.
So consistency, texture, flavor, it's tender, it's flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's also the seasoning and the stuff you mixed in, but it's really good.
Yeah. I mean, this is breakfast sausage, so, you know, it's got some seasonings mixed into it, you know, just like if you were to take a pig in and have breakfast sausage made out of it.
Yeah.
We just had breakfast sausage made out of the bear, and man, it's one of my favorites. You know, I eat this almost morning and night.
Yeah, thank you, Jason, man. This is quite a treat. Alright guys, so as you can hear and see, the wind's been blowing pretty good. Katie and Bernie are sleeping and they're tucked in. I'll report back if anything develops, but for the most part we're going to try to get some sleep. It's a little past 11 I believe right now. For the most part, I'll give you more tours on this inner insulation as we go through future trips. But for right now, I like the fact that there's no condensation that builds up on this thing. The main thing I'm looking for is to see what the temperature will be like in here, because tonight it's going to be in the teens. We didn't bring our heater, no space heater, so it's going to be an interesting little night. We'll get back to you guys. Bye. All right, so now it's a blizzard. It's coming down. Guys, so second night in the tent, as you can see Bernie's already up, Katie's still sleeping. First of all, I just want to say another thank you to K9 Dimensions over here, and Bernie thanks you too. The little sweater thing that they make, they sent over for Bernie to wear, and yeah, a lot of times when it's really cold Bernie shivers sometimes, but with this he's been good. He's been just running around and having fun and not wind shiver. So thanks again, K9 Dimensions, really appreciate that. An update on this. So second night, last night the temperatures dropped. This morning when I checked the temperature, because luckily we get reception out here, it said it was about 25 degrees. So with that said, still no condensation inside. I checked the layer between the insulation and the tent itself, and there's no condensation there as well. But of course outside of the tent is wet because there was frost. What we did was, just to make sure that we got a good seal, we zipped everything up, tucked everything underneath, just to make sure that there is no air flow from the outside, because we had drafts that we felt on the first night. So this night I made sure to try to seal as much as you can. I mean, we can still breathe in here. It's not like we're running out of oxygen, but just the cold drafts you can feel, we try to eliminate. Once again, the Outdoor Vitals 0 degree top quilt pulled through for us again. Did keep me warm pretty good last night, even despite the below freezing temperature. This time around, I forgot to bring the heater, buddy heater. So yeah, if I did bring that in, I think it would have been definitely much more comfortable in here. But this time around, we didn't get to experience that kind of comfort. It was a little chilly, but still not to the point where it was too uncomfortable, right? We still were able to sleep, and as you can see, Katie's still asleep. For area lighting, I'm using the Ultra Mini, of course. The cool thing about this insulator also, it blocks out a lot of the light as well. I mean, the iKamper color already in itself already is dark enough to block out the light, but this in itself is already, this helps again as well on top. So let me turn off the light here. That's what it looks like. That's like the window. That's the window. I have the storm flap closed just because it was so windy last night, but this is how dark it is in here. So let me turn the light back on. There you go. So yeah, I have more tolerance to the cold weather. I can tolerate the cold weather better as opposed to Katie. So for her, I guess it was a little bit more uncomfortable than me. You have what? Yeah, and then she has her feet warmer on there as well. to help keep. So we have a feet warmer for her that we got. We put this. We put hand warmers actually in her feet underneath her socks. So,
So hot.
and it's still hot, and that's been in there for about like 7 hours or something like that. Last night, because it was kind of cold outside and it was super windy, we decided to use the jet bowl inside the tent near the entrance, so that we have ventilation, of course, and airflow. And then we had some noodles last night, and as you saw, I had some of Primal Outdoors bear meat, like grill that he made. Freaking fantastic. Yeah, for some reason I thought bear meat was gonna be gamey, but it's not. It's really good, especially with the ingredients he used to mix it up. And I guess there was a common misconception saying that it may be greasy, but I didn't think so. It's fantastic. And it kind of looks like I'm in like a insane asylum too, because of this background. But Katie likes this white coloring and this quilted white pattern of the insulation. One thing I've noticed yesterday is I tried to close the rooftop tent with the insulation attached, and it will not close. So luckily the installation and removing the insulation is fairly easy and quick. Just took it off and packed it up, and then closed the tent, headed out to our second location here, and then opened the tent and then installed it back in there. Pretty good stuff. I believe once we do have the heater going, it's going to trap in the heat really well, and we're going to have a much more comfortable experience, and which you're going to see in a future video very soon. In a couple of weeks, we're set to go out towards Mount Shasta for the meetup, and I'm expecting it to be cold out there as well. Another thing, we do have this option to open the skylight. So you open this, and then you open the tent skylight, and then you're able to still have the insulation on and look out into the sky or into the side windows as well. Had a great time with Jason from the Primal Outdoors channel. If you are not following him, you should definitely check out his channel. It's a freaking, he does great work. He does photography and videography and overlanding, of course. And really great content. Definitely highly recommend you checking them out. Yeah, I'd like to thank him for the awesome bear meat meals, as well as just showing us around this part of Oregon. I guess it doesn't seem like it's explored too much, but this is like his stomping ground pretty much, as far as exploration and overlanding goes. So yeah, had a great time. I thank you guys for joining us on this adventure. We got plenty more to come. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If not, you can hit the thumbs down and let me know why. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. So be safe, take care, and I'll see you next time.